Here we are for round 17 of this season 1 of career modes. We've only got 4 rounds to go, including this one, and right now there's only 6 points between me and Hamilton in the championship, so it's really all to play for right now. I mean, Hamilton's had a good run of 3 straight victories, so or 2 straight victories, so it's time we actually start turning the tables, hopefully. And as you can see now on the qualifying lap, we were participating for pole. We got a really strong first sector compared to the AI, but you can see there we're down to 4th now. We've lost a bit of time, so we're well ahead of the Red Bulls. We're just gonna see if we can get a good qualifying. It's been one of our weaknesses this year, and you can see now trying to hit the apexes, but yeah, just can't keep up with Hamilton. So I've lost a bit of time, but it should still be 4th place. Slight corner cut there, but yeah, it's not really going to affect our position. So yeah, we're going to finish 4th place. So not really that good a result. I mean, Raikkonen has out-qualified us quite a lot. He's starting in 3rd place. As Mercedes once again look out the front wheel. So their upgrades have definitely put them as the number 1 car on the grid now by far. I mean, well, we weren't really expecting to keep up with them within season development. I mean, Ferrari notoriously bad, so... But yes, this is really going to suit Hamilton now, and we're going to need to try to reduce the points lost if try to actually gain points on Hamilton, because we've only got 6 points to lose against him. You can see there's a good start by Raikkonen, and he's going to pull alongside Bottas, and he's clearly got him into turn 1. Ricciardo's nearly got me. I had to squeeze him out slightly. So you can see there's yellow flags. I think there's somebody off over there. Don't know who it is. But you can see now Ricciardo putting me under pressure because I made a mistake through that right-left corner. And you can see now the top 3 have definitely broken away, but Raikkonen has had a really good start to jump Bottas. So you can see that Ferrari once again, well, we're finally flitting the Mercedes. I mean, it's been a long time since we've got a car in the top 2. I mean, Malaysia 1-2, Japan 1-2 for Mercedes. Mercedes now really, I think they've nearly overtaken us in the constructors, so it's definitely advantage Mercedes. See, they're closing in on Bottas. We've done quite a good lap to be honest, but it's through this section we really gain on them. I mean, we're using all the curbs. I don't think the AI do. I mean, it's not corner cutting. It's just trying to use the curbs. I mean, maybe slight cuts, but it's definitely gaining us time. I mean, the confidence to go flat out through that section. So yeah, there we are, using the slipstream of Bottas in standard mix, which for this mod is equivalent to probably rich mix. And we've closed him down a bit, so... You can see going green, actually not going purple. That really surprised me at the time. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not often you're not going purple on lap 2, even if you're in a really bad car. So it just shows how fast Hamilton was on the first lap. But while I've been saying it, Van Dorn is actually out of the race, and we've lost a lot of time to Bottas. So you can see as DRS is enabled, we lost a lot of time to him. But it's through this section, we close it back in, we go purple now. So this is what we're wanting to see. We're 3 tenths up on our previous lap time. Here we go now, down the long straight. You can see Bottas is probably closer to Raikkonen than we are to him. And the Mercedes straight line speed, we're definitely not going to be able to catch him. You can see he's just pulling away. He's pressuring Raikkonen, you can see. But Hamilton's got quite a good lead. Our strategy actually told us to pit this lap, but I don't think we are. I think we're going to at least try to stretch it for the overcut. It's worked in the past, and if I want any chance of overtaking the Mercedes, I will do so. You can see that Bottas actually went wide of that corner. He hasn't lost too much time, but... it's noticeable. He's fallen off the back of Raikkonen. He's going to be vulnerable for the attack. We're going to go off his inside. That's an audacious move. He dived him. And I don't normally do dive bombs, but it's just he braked so early that I actually pulled alongside him. I may as well wave the move. And he's dropped back quite a lot from us, Bottas, as we get our first of 3 corner cutting warnings. We're closing in on Raikkonen, so maybe you could try to make a move. This will be 2 moves within 2 sectors, so this will be really good if we can make a move on Raikkonen. We're closing in Ferrari versus Ferrari engine, and with the slipstream and DRS, we're going to go up his inside. He's going to try to squeeze us a bit wide. We're going to go around his outside. He's going to squeeze us again, and he's got us. So it's a really good defense from Raikkonen. We haven't been able to get him. It's allowed Bottas to catch up. You can see that Raikkonen really good there, but Bottas again is falling back from us. He doesn't like that corner at all. I don't know if it's the dirty air or anything, but I mean, before it was Raikkonen's dirty air, now it's mine. Now, we're probably going to see if we can have a second back of the cherry. We couldn't get 2 moves done in 1 lap, but we're going to eye up Raikkonen again. See if we can make a move on him this time. We go purple again. We're really strong through that sector, pressuring him. We finally get a good run out of that corner, so that's going to help us set up a move down the straight. Bottas nowhere to be seen. So here we go now, standard mix. We're going to be cleanly past him. We're going to try to go to the outside this time, because the inside didn't work last time. We go deep. Raikkonen's going to cut us off aggressively. We do a cutback, and he didn't see that going. He cut us off aggressively, but we've been able to get past him, and we're up into second place. So, wow, after being in fourth, we're now up into second within a few laps. But you can see Hamilton is getting a lot of time. And Raikkonen, I think it definitely is the dirty year, because Raikkonen has now lost time on me. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not suffering from it really. I mean, I'm sort of easing off in that corner, but maybe the AI don't really know that there is dirty here, and they're just going flat out. But anyway, you can see Hamilton pitted on lap 5. The other two are pitting this lap. Oh, and one of the Red Bulls as well. So in second place is Max Verstappen. You can see when we pit, it is Stroll. I think Max Verstappen also pit. So by the time we pit, we are well ahead of second place. And here we go. We come out the pits, and have we done an overcut? Wait, we've actually joined ahead of Hamilton. So Hamilton, as you can see, he was about 3 seconds ahead of us. Now we're about a second ahead of him. So he must have been stuck in traffic. Yeah, we were in clean air. We were able to set fast lap times. But the overcut, once again, doing wonders. And that might just be the difference between for the championship. Because instead of being 8 points behind, well, sorry, 1 point behind, we now can actually be, I think it's 13 points ahead. So it's definitely a really big benefit for us, and it's going to mean that we should still be leading the championship, but we're going wide here. We've made a lot of mistakes this lap, so it's not all over yet. I mean, these soft tyres don't seem to be suiting us well. So going on to lap number 10, you can see that again Hamilton in the dirty air, they just seem to get understeer on that corner. That's really helping us. But you can see now they're actually closer than ever. They're closer than they were on lap 9. So even with the fresher tyres, we can't pull a gap to them, which is quite worrying. These soft tyres really not doing that well. Working well on our car. We've gone wide again, and we're going to get a bad run through that corner, but it's not cost us too much time. But it's going to cost us a bit. You can see though, we're actually going to cut up exactly a lap later. Quite a smooth change there, but you can see Hamilton on lap 11 is going to go up our inside. We're going to try to hold it around the outside, it doesn't work, and Hamilton has cleanly got us, so we're going to try to get him back. We go a bit aggressive, we've gone wide, and that's Raikkonen. We try to do the cutback on him, he squeezes us a bit. And yeah, we're down to third, so it's all of a sudden gone from bad to worse. We not just lost one position, we lost another as well. Hopefully our teammate does let us pass quite easily. Again, the AI braking quite early there, so we go up this inside. We can't waste any time, we just need a good lap. We're nowhere fast through the sector. I need to stop worrying about the tyres and just focus. But even if these tyres aren't working on my car, if I could just drill in some fast laps on these new tyres, hopefully I can catch up to Hamilton again. You can see we're in DRS, so it's fine. I mean, we should be able to hang with him now, even using rich revs. And you can see how much we close with the rich revs. So the rich revs in this mod doing wonders. Raikkonen, Bottas and Ricciardo in a train behind us. We've absolutely dropped them. So it's a 2-horse race for the win. But you can see again Hamilton actually getting a good run through that corner. We are actually suffering from the dirty air a bit. You can see they can carry a bit more speed. So the mod is quite good in simulating the dirty air effects, but you can see now we close up to him, we brake really late, and that's going to allow us, as we come to the end, we're going purple again, and this is going to allow us to get a good run on Hamilton. We're going to see if we can overtake him down the straight. So here we go, take 3. We've overtaken him via strategy, and we've done a few other people around the outside of this corner, where we got him cleanly this time. And this time we'll cross cleanly, we go defensive a bit, we're still going purple. So maybe this will be a purple lap. Even so, our last sector not the strongest. You see that Hamilton dropped back again, so the dirty air, and again he's dropped back. We've gone a bit wide there, so we're probably not going to go purple. You can see that. Cut on to the end of lap 14 and nothing else really happened. We kept our position, they closed back in a bit, but it wasn't enough. We got the win, and we're going to extend our championship lead. It's a much needed points. Hamilton closing us in, he definitely had the momentum, but momentum back in our favour, and with 3 races to go, still to play for, only 13 points in it, but you never know, we could actually seal the deal by Brazil if we can get good results in Mexico and Brazil. But you can see, I win from Hamilton. It's a double Ferrari podium, for Ferrari again actually back on top. It hasn't been this way for a long time, so finally we will be able to pull it back away in the constructors. You can see though, now, quite happy faces on the podium. Meanwhile, we beat Hamilton by only 0.1 of a second in the end, and Raikkonen was only 0.4 behind, so they definitely did close in a bit more than for comfort, probably because of my showboating across the line. The top 5 separated for only 2.5 seconds. Max Verstappen a bit far back. Again, the Haas team did a really good result, so really good for them. As you can see, the updated standings, we are actually just about ahead, I think, of Mercedes. It is close, but we've just about moved ahead again, so we've re-overtaken them in this championship. And you can see all the other driver standings. You can see, I think Carlos Sainz moved up quite a lot of positions. He's just behind Grosjean now. He's demoted a few drivers there. And also you got Stroll moving 1 point closer to Massa with his 10th place. But again, you can see Haas actually doing a good result. They're now ahead of Force India in the standings. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, next race, Mexico.